What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today's subject is reasons why I quit my flight attendant job. Alright, so reason number one is the pay. Some people think that being a flight attendant is kind of glamorous and all that, but it ain't it, okay? Like, fresh out of my training, we were $23 an hour, which is not that bad. But how it works is that as a newbie, you might get like 8 flights during the whole month. You're not even paying your rent. It's like you may be roughly making $1,500 sometimes more, sometimes less. But yeah, so it doesn't even pay rent, or like you need to eat, your transportation. It's just, no, you're broke. Most of the flight attendants, they all have a side hustle, like bartending, working as a server, call center. I don't know, it's not really what you're looking for. You're looking for like a career, but it's not even a career. It's a job, because you need a second job to provide for you all your bills. All right, second reason is the schedules. You don't get no flexibility. You have like a month of schedule. You might get, out of a whole month, 30 days, you might get 6 flights that are for sure yours, like this is your shift. And then you might have 3 to 4 days off, and then the rest of it, it's literally just reserve on call, basically. Reserves are horrible because you can get reserved like 7 days straight, and it's 24/7. For example, they're not like, oh, you're on call from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. the same day. After that, if we didn't call you, you're good to go. No. Whether it's 8 a.m., 2 in the afternoon, 7 at night, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., we're gonna call you. So make sure that you have like your phone on you at all time, okay? It's not healthy at all. Let's say you're in the bathroom, okay, and you don't have your phone. They call you and you miss the call, right? You have a range of, I'm not sure, it's either 2 minutes to 5 minutes to call back. If not, it's considered like a no-show, no call. It's so toxic. They're literally like holding you by the leash, okay? It's crazy. So if you get called, okay, on these reserve shifts, you got 90 minutes to go to the airport. You gotta wake up, first of all, because they always freaking call you at 3 a.m. You gotta wake up. You gotta put your hair like this, okay? Really slick. Put your hair like this. You gotta do makeup because you gotta look presentable. It's a rule, okay? You cannot arrive like all trashy. You gotta, your suitcase gotta be packed at all time on these reserve shifts, okay? You have to pack for bikini and beanie and gloves in the same suitcase, because you never know where you're going, okay? They will tell you when they call you, and 90 minutes after, you need to be at the airport. And no, you don't need to be at the airport. You need to be at the gate. So you gotta go through customs and security. So all this in 90 minutes, it's so like unrealistic. And you also get airport standby, which is you like from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. for example, and you have to sit in the airport, okay, somewhere. You go to Tim Hortons or Subway, and you just chill there for 4 hours in case somebody called in sick and you have to go to the gate. But you're paid, okay? The reserves day, you're not paid until they call you, and you gotta be available 24/7. I don't understand, like, we gotta shower, we gotta go to the bathroom, we gotta go to the gym. It's crazy. Okay, the third reason is the relocation, okay? So when you apply, they're always asking you, are you willing and able to move to a different city? And the answer is always yes, because you want that job, right? Keep in mind that I had to go to Toronto, and Toronto is one of the most expensive city that I ever, like, I think in the world is like the top 10 or something, okay? Not Canada, in the world. They literally gonna call you 10 days before your training start date, and you, wherever you are, you gotta find a place to stay in Toronto. You just gotta figure out everything in 10 days and do your training. Training is minimum wage. They're not giving you any money for food, where to stay, for transportation. You're never getting any financial help. They don't care. They want you to move to the most expensive city without any, but being broke. Reason is literally the drama. The training traumatized me so bad. They're tripping, okay? The educators, they're on a power trip, they're tripping, they're literally, my friend, she got a review or something because she had a bobby pin here. And apparently we weren't supposed to. In the training, in class. They trained you so much, like, book-wise, like you need to know every aircraft by heart and how to evacuate the plane. But they leave you with like the real day-to-day flight attendant thing. They leave it and they don't say anything. And so basically, like, your first shift, you just go on air, and what am I supposed to do? I don't know. I know how to evacuate a plane, but I don't know what to do. On air is so different than on training that it got to a point that I was just like, I never knew what I was doing. I got so many questions. There's the in-charge FA. This is the person where you get to go ask your questions and stuff, right? This girl, she hated me so much that I went for her to like ask questions, and she's like in front of the whole crew. Okay, she turned around, she looked at me. You ask way too many questions, okay? And she did this. I swear to God, she did this hand in front of the whole cabin crew. Like, it was so, I was just like, yo, you gotta chill. But girls like this, there's so many on board. This made me realize, like, man, I am not for this. I don't like this vibe. Like, I'm not a girly chit-chatting, gossiping. I just hate that stuff. It's boring me, to be honest. It's not even that I don't have nothing to say. It's just fucking boring. I don't care about her and his life. My last reason why I quit is because I think I realized that I didn't like it that much being like in the air like this. Sometimes I was like bugging on this. Like, while operating the plane, I was like looking at the window and just like, man, I don't like it that much being up high. And sometimes I was actually scared. I know there's nothing to be scared of flying, okay? But sometimes I was scared for real. Like, I didn't like the long flights at all. I was just like, man, I just want to touch down. But obviously I never told nobody. I was very in control. And maybe like after the training, you know so much that you're like, what if I see this, then it's this. What if I hear this noise, then it's this. So it's just, I don't know, maybe it was just not for me. And yeah, so I was kind of, I don't know, I developed this fear of flying while being at this job, so it was not good for me.